Disney announces a brand new streaming service, and this live TV streaming service is growing faster than anyone else. And we finally know where Harry Potter is heading. This and so much more on this week's Streaming Insider. What's up, streamers? It's Jason from the Streamable, and every week we bring you behind the scenes of the biggest news in streaming. And this week there's no story bigger than Disney and Disney Plus. The company announced that Disney Plus now has 60.5 million subscribers. That's just as many they thought they would get in the first 4 years of the service, and they've done it in just 9 months. But the company isn't stopping there. They announced that they'll be bringing a new streaming service internationally starting next year. But in a big surprise, it won't be under the Hulu brand. Instead, they'll be using the Star brand, which is already more popular overseas. But probably the biggest announcement from Disney of the day is that Mulan will be going to Disney Plus instead of theaters in the United States. But there's a twist. It actually won't be free for Disney Plus subscribers. Instead, it will be a $30 premium on-demand purchase if you have Disney Plus. So this isn't a rental. You're not only gonna get it for 48 hours, and it's not a purchase because if you stop subscribing to Disney Plus, it will disappear. But as long as you remain a Disney Plus subscriber, you'll be able to keep it. But here's my question to you. If Disney Plus costs $7 a month or $70 a year, are you really gonna spend $30 to watch one single movie when you can wait 6 to 8 weeks for it to come out on digital download, or wait 6 to 8 months for it to be part of your Disney Plus subscription? So you wanna know what's even cheaper than that $30 Mulan purchase? Well, Philo, which is the $20 skinny bundle that includes channels from Viacom and Discovery and A&E, finally revealed just how many subscribers they had, and it's a big number. The company revealed for the first time that they have almost 750,000 subscribers, which is up 300% over the last year. It's incredibly impressive, but it's not surprising given that they're trying to do something different. Unlike other live streaming services that have news and sports, they've really focused on entertainment content, and it's allowed them to keep the price down. In fact, they haven't raised the price in over 2 years. If you haven't tried it, we have a link in the description for a 7-day free trial, and let us know what you think. So one of Philo's investors is actually Discovery, and we've heard for a while that Discovery wants to launch their own streaming service. And on this week's earnings call, Discovery's CEO David Zaslav said, "It's coming." They didn't reveal a name, they didn't reveal a date, but we'd expect it to come probably early next year, just around the time when they launch Magnolia Network. On the earnings call, they also announced that when Magnolia Network launches, Fixer Upper will be coming back to TV. So if you're a big fan of that show, get excited, you'll get new episodes starting next year. A few weeks ago, you might remember on the Streaming Insider, we said Harry Potter would be leaving HBO Max after just 3 months, and we speculated just might where it goes, and we said Peacock. Well, now we know that's exactly where it's heading. This week, Peacock announced that it'll be coming for free to Peacock starting in October, and then over the next 6 months into 2021, they'll be releasing each of the films, so they'll be entirely available on Peacock starting next year. And hopefully by then, you'll be able to stream Harry Potter on Peacock using your Roku device, but still, there's no deal with either HBO Max or Peacock with Roku. But it doesn't seem to be stopping people from buying and activating Roku devices. Roku revealed that they now have over 43 million active accounts and added 3.2 million new streaming players this quarter, which was the most out of a non-holiday quarter for the company. So between Roku's 43 million and Amazon Fire TV's 40 million, they are just dominating the streaming player market. But unfortunately, on the earnings call, Roku CEO Anthony Wood made it seem that HBO Max and Peacock aren't coming to Roku anytime soon. He said, "It doesn't really matter whether streaming services are the first to launch on Roku. It's really important that there's a win-win in their partnerships between the streaming player and those content companies." That's it for this week's edition of the Streaming Insider. Let us know in the comments below, are you gonna spend $30 on Mulan, or is it just way too expensive? And if you like this, make sure you give us a thumbs up, and if you want next week's episode, make sure you hit subscribe below. Visit us at thestreamable.com to get the best in streaming news and reviews. And as always, for the Streaming Insider and the Streamable, I'm Jason. Happy streaming.